It was another down day in commodities except for cattle. So when will the selling pressure stop? Michelle finds out in this morning's Markets Now.
Another down day Tuesday in the grains. Ted Seifried, Zaner Hedge is joining us. And Ted, we've had relentless fund liquidation and technical selling. How much more do you think we're going to see?
I mean, that's a really good question, Michelle. You would think that after 5 days of this, and 50-cent drops from last Wednesday's high in corn and a 70-cent drop from last Wednesday's high in soybeans, that we could be coming to an end, at least for the time being. The problem is, Michelle, we don't know what the fund positions were coming into this, right? So we don't know how much they've gotten out of. It's really, we're really in the dark as far as what the funds are at or what they're doing. And then I'm also going to say that, we had traded sideways to maybe just slightly higher for so long that there's a lot of pent up energy in these markets that had been looking for a clear direction. And I think after the last few days, we now have a clear direction. You also have a U.S. producer that had gotten lulled into complacency because things had been sideways. The fear of things going down had kind of really dissipated until now. So the question is, what does the U.S. producer do after this? Now, I do think that we have gotten very oversold in a very quick period of time. We should attempt to bounce. Now, whether that bounce gets any sort of traction or not is really what remains to be seen. And that's going to be the question for the next couple of days.
So we've taken out $6.50 support in corn. We've taken out $15 support in beans. Where are the next support areas?
Yeah, for corn, there's a little bit at 618 on the May corn. The bigger one, though, is that gap that we have from last year, July, which is $6.50 down to $5.95 That is a big target on a chart, and it has been for a long time. Whether we get to that on this move or not, I don't know. But it does really feel like that is going to be a big target between now and that May contract expiration date or first notice date. And just based on what we've seen the last few days, it kind of feels like we're going to get there at some point.
Where do new crop support areas come in corn and beans?
Yeah, right. People aren't going to like hearing me say this, but the longer term, the big ticket support for December corn is at 480.
And what about beans?
I have a sneaking suspicion that if we don't have a major weather issue for this growing season, that 480 might be a big target. And for beans, it's about 1240.
Wow. All right, let's hope we don't get there. Thanks so much for joining us, Ted Seifried, Zaner Hedge. You can check out more at agweb.com.
For professional marketing advice specifically tailored to your needs, call Zaner Hedge at 312-277-0113.